What's up, guys? Garrett here from Trading Oracle. In this video today, I'm going to go over one of the new tools that we have added for our Platinum Plus plan. So our Platinum Plus plan is our flagship product. We've got over 20 indicators that come with this. Side note, if you aren't a Platinum Plus member, we are running a sale on our lifetime plan right now. There's only 50 codes available, maybe a little bit less now since we launched this, but the code to use at checkout is going to be limited 60. I'm going to put that in the description as well as the link to our website so you can grab that. With our lifetime plan, you're obviously going to get lifetime access to Trading Oracle, access to all the new tools that we come out with. You also get access to our premium Discord, so we've got daily trade ideas in there, option sweeps, analyst upgrades, all kinds of good stuff for you. Whether you're a day trader or swing trader, it doesn't really matter. You also get access to our school community for free. It's currently $17 a month, but like I said, lifetime members will be able to get in there for free. We've got a bunch of courses in there, different live streams that we've done in the past. So a lot of good content, especially for beginner traders, even intermediate traders. So if you need to learn anything specifically about any of the tools that we use, how to use them effectively, it's all in there. So you get all that with the lifetime plan. So I recommend everybody going over there to grab that before they run out. But yeah. All right, we're going to jump right in here. So I've just got a blank chart here, but so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the indicator here, and I'm also going to make myself smaller. Here we go. All right, so if you haven't already added it, you're just going to come up here to indicators, and it'll be the Trading Oracle Platinum Plus TSI. That's the new tool. I've already got it here. I'm just going to turn on the eyeball so it pops up. So basically what this is, a lot of our members already kind of do this, so they kind of go off of Andy, which is one of our longtime members. He's a divergence trader as well, and this eliminates some of the work that's needed. It's not completely foolproof, but it is good to identify certain things if you don't see it. And also has a bunch of settings in here to be able to kind of go in and do what you want with it. So basically a divergence is just a chart pattern that produces very high probability trades. So in this scenario here, I'm going to go in here, just show you guys some of the settings. So you could select a different time frame for this, different than your chart if you want to. So if you are on a 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute chart, even a 15-minute chart, whatever the case is, and you want to see, if you're seeing a possible divergence on a 15-minute chart, as far as this goes, this certain pattern, but you're seeing a divergence on a 30-minute chart that may, produce a higher probability trade. You never know. So the settings that I like to use on this is long length 6, short 13, and signal length 9. You can play with these settings a little bit. It really just depends on what works best for you. This works best for me, so that's what I have it at. You can pick show divergence lines, show only last divergence. That's just basically going to eliminate all the other previous divergence lines that you see. You got a center line here that basically goes down the middle, which can just kind of tell you whether it's bullish or bearish. So range bands, crossover dots, this is basically just telling you whenever the signal line crosses over, it'll just put a dot there. All of these other little things you can kind of play around with, but these are mine, so if you want to pause the video so you can get it like mine is, that's perfectly fine. Change different colors on the background, enable Heikin-Ashi mode on standard chart. I'm already using Heikin-Ashi candle, so it doesn't really apply. I've got my pivot period to 8, and maximum pivot periods to check for divergence is 15 and 75 as the maximum bars to check. And this basically just kind of shortens the length of kind of what you're looking at. You may get more divergence lines off of it, but I always confirm them anyway. I usually draw my own lines. But this is really helpful, especially for those that are kind of new to divergence trading. It really helps out a lot, being able to identify certain things that maybe you didn't see before. So Then you can come down here, pick regular or hidden divergence, or you can do both of them, whatever you want to do. And then obviously you can come down here, select different colors, all that good stuff. Um, so basically kind of what I'm going to show you here, and this is a really good example of a divergence. So it's not going to draw you a line on the chart. You will have to do that, or just be able to see it with your eyes. Eventually you will be able to do that, but just for an example here, this happened. So this was on Monday, August 5th. Now this was a little bit early in the morning, but it could still, you could still play this whole entire thing, especially like if you wake up at 8:30, an hour before market open, you could still play this the same way, regardless of whenever the pattern is happening. So as you can kind of see here, we're kind of at this little low point. This is early pre-market, so 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you draw a line from here to here, which is the next low, so this is basically just a lower low that it made here, you can tell the difference on this TSI tool that we've added here. So we're at a low at this point. So if we just eliminate all of this, and we're watching it at this time, and let's just say we watch it all the way up until this happens, you're basically seeing that on the chart it's making a lower low, but on the TSI it's making a higher low. It's not much of a higher low, but you can definitely tell the difference and the discrepancy from what the chart is showing compared to what the TSI is showing. So that's what we look for here, and basically to identify these, especially for beginners, if you see this type of pattern happening, whether or not you have the lines drawn on here or not, if you're drawing your own lines, whatever the case is, whatever signal you see next is going to be the identifier of what type of divergence that is. Another way to identify them is basically if you're drawing your lines, or if you see these lines that are going over the top, those are going to be bearish divergences. The ones on the bottom are going to be bullish divergences. So that's just kind of an easy way to identify them. But as you can kind of tell here, so this buy signal came at 9 o'clock, so still before market open. We ended up kind of going up, and then when market opened, we had a little bit of a drop, then it picked up really quickly. So from that buy signal, which it probably came around 5:13-ish, this thing ran all the way up to 5:23 within about 3 hours. So these types of divergences are really, really powerful to use, and we wanted to make it, we wanted to give our members the opportunity to be able to kind of jump into divergence trading and maybe not have to draw the lines if they don't want to. So these do a really good job at identifying these certain setups. I think there's another one over here too. I can give you another example. So like this is just a very kind of short-term divergence, not a very big move, but still turned out to be really good. So I'm gonna kind of I need to get that off of there. We'll zoom in a little bit more here. So in this little area, so this was actually aftermarket. So this is aftermarket trading. No matter if you trade futures and stuff like that, you can still use these. They work great. Obviously aftermarket, typically the trend is a little bit more clear. It's not as volatile. So those are really good times to take divergence trades as well. So if you basically draw a line from this point to this point, you're basically making a new high right here. But on the TSI, you're making a lower high. So when you see this discrepancy, that is the start of a divergence. And if you get a signal, typically what I do is I don't take a divergence trade unless I get a signal. So whenever I get a signal, that's when I'll take the trade. And this particular trade probably came around 521.70, ended up dropping down to about 518.50. So very, very large move, in considering how small it looks on the chart. But I'm going to go over here. I think there's another one right here. So I mean, this is just kind of back to back. You're going to see these types of patterns every single day. So this is a hidden bullish divergence. So basically you're seeing that, at this point right here, we are around 518.68, and where I drew the line here, we're above 519. So that is making a higher low on the chart, but on the TSI, it is making a lower low. So that is a hidden bullish divergence, and basically at this point, obviously right here, where I drew the line to, it kind of chopped around a little bit, then came down a little bit more, but you got that signal right after that, where that popped up at. So this was actually when market opened the very next day. So this one probably came around 520, 50-ish, and ran up to 526. So you've got a $6 move there. If you trade options, that's probably, depending on what premiums are, stuff like that, you probably gauge 200-300%, depending on where you got in at. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tutorial and update on this to hopefully help you guys out on identifying these divergences and being able to use the signals and stuff that we give out a little bit better. Maybe to not get stuck in the chop and stuff like that, like it's kind of been lately. But just wanted to give you guys a good rundown of this. If you got any questions about it, please leave a comment. I'll do everything I can to help you. And also, if you're not a Trading Oracle member, we do have a school community that I'm going to put the link in the description as well. You can join that. We've got a lot of content there, a bunch of courses. We're adding to it basically every week. So if you're a new divergence trader and you kind of want to get a little bit more of an in-depth rundown of it, definitely join that. It'll be really helpful to you. So, but that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.